Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
It's Superman!
You're mad.
Thank goodness for that, because if I wasn't, this would probably never work.
Hey, it's Sam Jones, Flash Gordon. I'm a big fan of the Nerdery, so you better be tuning in. That's right.
Welcome back to the Nerdery. I'm JD, and you can't see me.
And Chris.
Patty.
And of course, as always, we're brought to you by Toxic City Comics, 15033 Delaney Road, Lamarck, Texas, 77568. Phone number 409-229-1295. Website, ToxicCityComics.com. And Captain Jack's Elixirs, 322 East Texas Avenue, Baytown, Texas. Phone number 281-837-3543. Website, CaptainJacksElixirs.com. Now, I have a whole stack over there to review, but I'll get to that in a minute.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
What do y'all got?
I have a bunch of fucking anime and a Pokemon Go rant.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Right? It's a rant?
Update just happened. And with other things that happened aside from the update, don't like it. Talked my ass off today, and yesterday especially. Yeah.
Good deal.
What do you got?
Have Empty Zone, Lock and Key, a movie called Drive Thru, and an activity I did online that was really nerdy.
Oh, hell. I know what this is about.
No, you don't.
Sex.
Oh, it is
Oh,
not.
fuck.
Not this time.
Is it going? We're good. And then what do you have?
I have Final Crisis. Let's see here. I don't have a hat on yet. Final Crisis, The Trade, Slayer #1. Patty, are you going to be reviewing that with me?
Wow.
Sure.
And Postal number 13.
Oh.
I think Patty can help me out on that one as well.
I can.
I have Predator versus Judge Dredd versus Aliens.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Old Man Logan #9. Now I actually quit reading this for a while, but the name of this arc kind of got me.
What?
The Last Ronin.
Oh shit.
So I had to read that. I had to get it. I had to know what the hell's that's about. And see, Superman, DC Rebirth, Action Comics #960. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps #1, The Flash #3, and Wonder Woman #3.
A lot of the rebirths as well, yeah. All right.
Yes.
All right.
I am dropping a lot of the Rebirth titles from my subscriptions. They're not my specialty. I just wanted to see how it started out. But I'll keep up with those. Who wants to start?
Sweet. I'm going to go first. First of all, I'm going to bring up Pokemon Go. Why the fuck not? Just a little rant, probably for shits and giggles. Players that play Pokemon Go, as you know, last couple of days over the Android and iOS, there was a little bit of a beefy update. Nothing major. And it fucked with the tracking. Added a couple little shiny things you could do to your person, your character, and what else? It had a lot to do with the tracking. A lot of different things with the tracking. At the same time they were doing this, they had already served cease and desist order to Pokevision.com, and they shut their ass down. And this is from the intake. This is from comicbook.com, who interviewed Niantic themselves, along with and it's not just Pokevision either. There was a lot, not all, but a lot of these tracking sites that are basically hacked into their servers to search all these ones that are available wherever you can go. They're shut down. They're gone. They are done. Cease and desist was like a few days ago, but it finally happened, and then they released this update and fucked with the tracking. At the very first version, which I did review as well, on your nearby little window, you had your one footprint, second one had two footprints, maybe even the third one. A lot of the other ones had three footprints, and you could tell how far radius from where you are then to go walk around, hunt. Then the hack happened, supposedly. Them fuckers hacked it and fucked it all up at the same time, while 26 countries at one time, the app was released too. And that was chaos for about, I don't know, a day, I think. They got it back going on, but all the nearby tracking went to all three steps. You didn't know what the hell's going on. Then Pokevision, along with a bunch of other sites, became pretty handy because, I mean, shit, we're all used to the tracking on the app itself. That got fucked. They didn't fix it. Well, yeah, obviously, a shit ton of people were going to use these sites and go hunt. Then they serve all these sites, especially Pokevision, and they stopped. They just flat out stopped them. These sites they're done. And then they release the update. I mean, it's just like they're taking away shit from us. It's I don't like it. It's fucked up. And now there's just no steps at all in the nearby. What I can say on the update though, let's say per foot, little footprint was 100 meters. They got it down to where basically just about everything on your nearby window is 70 meters now, just everything, and closer. So yeah, they're telling you, yeah, fuck you, use the app, you know, go get your ass walking, go search and shit. But I liked the way they first had it. If they could have just fixed that, you know, that would have been sweet. They could have just fixed it, and we know, hell, there was something certain that was closer that you wanted, not just, okay, it's just there somewhere. You know, so they technically, yeah, they made it a little harder. They made it a little harder, and now all these sites, they're done. There's not all the sites, because I just got texted earlier from somebody that I work with, Xavier, and he straight up, he sent me a screenshot. His secret weapon, and it was another tracker. Actually looked pretty clean too. And so they're not all shut down. He also didn't tell me what it is. So obviously I'm not going to say it live because I don't know. And yeah, that makes it a little harder. It's just I'm pretty sure that's going to hurt them. That's a little bit also part of my rant. I'm barely this much concerned that it'll hurt them. I mean, but at the beginning they're making 1.25 million a fucking day. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They're gonna release updates. They're gonna fuck with the app. Hey, this is what you got. Here, play it. That's it. I really wish they didn't fuck with it nearby. I wish they fixed it. And especially with all the other fucking money they made, damn, they should have. They should have hacked back them fucking stupid ass hackers and fucked them up. As far as anything else, all the rest of the updates, they fixed memory issues. They fixed tiny little things. They fixed gym battle animations, bunch of little things here and there. No big deal. That big update that I posted already to our Facebook hasn't happened yet. They're not the trading. The next region's not out. There's nothing. That's nowhere near right now. There's nowhere near because there's already people finding all of them. There are people out there already that have found all 150 of them, and no people that is not including the legendary. That does not include me and Mewtwo. They are not even in the game. So people quit posting shit like that because it ain't fucking real. Yeah. There's that. Now, on to my anime. I got a lot. But first, I'm going to start with this right in front right here. Parasite. It's by Houston's own licensor, Sentai Filmworks. Got these limited editions here. Volume 1 and 2. It is just one season, 24 episodes. I've only watched the first half. I marathoned it, pretty fast. think I'd watch all of them yet. I bought these mainly because limited edition. I like limited shit, but I wanted to watch this in English specifically. I don't know why. Y'all seen before. I like watching Crunchyroll. I like reading subs. I like original voices and everything. This one, I just really wanted to watch English. Didn't feel like reading, even though there's a little bit of reading. Definitely wanted to watch this. This one's badass. This is a sci-fi horror, suspense, a gross out, drama, action. It literally has everything.
How about rom-com?
Huh?
Rom-com?
The fuck is that?
Romantic comedy.
Yeah. Yes.
It says everything.
It has everything. I mean, don't get me wrong. On Dirty Old Man Chris, no, there's no fucking. There ain't no
So it
sex.
doesn't have that.
There ain't no sex. There ain't no. There's not. It's not even fan service. It's a serious. It's a serious anime. Mainly more heavier on the sci-fi. This one, of course, like I said, Sentai Film Works. I love everything that Sentai licenses and puts out. Not going to give too much away. This also has previously been released and watchable on Toonami, just like One Punch Man currently, and little points here and there. As of right now, for what I can tell, the space parasites, I guess spores, fell all over the Earth randomly, and have infected the populace everywhere. But this focuses on Japan, and these parasites infect these humans, and they take over the body, get to the brain, and it's pretty gross. You know, if you like worrying and slimy things, you know, oh yeah. But this one focuses on the main character, who happens to, by default mishap, he doesn't let that parasite get to his brain. So he still has human thought. Eventually he starts he friends it, I guess? I don't fucking know. Basically has to work together. These parasites are definitely robotic. They don't know emotion at all. You'll find that out later, closer to the end of the first volume. They don't have emotion, but they're super logical. So they don't give a shit about humans. But yet the main character has to deal with it though, and have to work together and make decisions as far as who should they kill, who should they not. Trying to hide all the time this parasite that makes his arm go carnage-like, and with eyes and a mouth. It can talk. It can do all kinds of weird shit. It's gross. It's nasty. It's I
got excited. I've seen this.
It's just weirdest face from JD right now.
It sounds like Nightmare from Soul Calibur.
Yeah, but not discolored. It's human. That's why it makes it works. It's not monstrous. It is the same color. It's still skin. Oh, it's weird. But when it's ready to battle, attack, anything else, defend, anything else, they make blades. These nice blades. It does turn metal. His skin, this parasite makes this guy's arm, and it can stretch god-awful amounts, ridiculous amounts. It can turn into blades. It does defend him, because he does get attacked. Sooner or later, he comes across these other infectors. They're full-blown infected. Their brains are taken over, and all they know is kill. And they have to eat humans. Which is weird because it's the parasite making it think, so they're trying to kill other parasites. So both ways, you have the human killing humans, as far as cannibalistic. Same thing as the parasites; they're trying to just kill. Later on, let's skip ahead a little bit. It comes to this main character comes across a group. I really don't know what to call it. Basically, let's call it a political group that happens to be all infected, and it gets dangerous. You can imagine how dangerous these things are. We'll get them together in a group that are not killing each other. That's pretty dangerous, and it just just take it from there. And of course, it happens in a high school again. Well, more high school shit. But it does happen. A lot of other shit happens around town and everything else. The drama in it, the drama in it, man. It's you see his main character's mom kill him. And it gets a little rough. It is pretty awesome though. What happens is he doesn't die. So, but yeah, you'll just have to watch if you haven't seen it. And as far as any other dramas, yes, it is have romantic comedy. He does have to hide this the talking or speaking of this damn parasite, with his girlfriend or this other love that he has that's damn near stalkerish. It's weird. It's very funny though. It's also comedy, very funny. But the morphing and everything else, it's gross. It's fucking gross. I fucking love it. It's awesome. It is very awesome. Very gory. And what else? Another reason, because I knew a little bit about what Parasite was. Another reason why I bought this on these limited editions, I wanted the Blu-ray. I wanted this audio specifically. I have a setup of 5.1 speakers in my living room. I wanted to see this specifically on the Blu-ray with that audio. It was fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. Again, so far, fucking amazing. So far, again, I've only watched the first volume of this first season. Basically the first half, a couple more episodes. As of right now, 5+ joysticks, 5+, all the way. Every episode, everything about it. The box sets especially. Let's see, box set number 1. You get a little bonus. It has stickers, a little figure of what the Miggy, the right hand, happens to be. Little temporary tattoos of the mouth or eyes or whatever you'll see in the anime, and a bunch of other stuff. I like number 2 better because this came with the Volume 1 manga, which was really badass. And also, I did read that. I'll have to be honest with that also. I enjoyed the manga better than the anime. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's well written, the artwork, and just everything else. Obviously, you don't have audio, which was, I was talking about the Blu-ray with when you're reading. But damn, that's gripping as hell. The whole series is done. There's 8 mangas. I'm gonna get them, and number 1 as well. 5 joysticks plus. That's what I'll give that one. Fucking amazing.
I have a dumb question for you.
What?
And I bet other people don't know either. When you pick up a manga, they're backwards.
Yeah, right to left.
Okay, so do you still read right to left, or do you read left to right?
Right to left also. Yes.
Let's
school Patty. Let's school Patty. People.
Teach me and anyone else that doesn't know. Okay, that's a normal book. I know it's backwards.
Yes.
Okay.
Backwards,
when you open it up,
you can also start backwards.
Yeah. Okay. So do you go from that page to that page, or that page to that page?
Here.
So it's completely backwards.
Completely, 100%.
Okay. All right.
Even though they're translated, though.
But it's still backwards.
Panels like a comic, because that's what I meant.
Do you do this way?
Nope.
Or everything's exactly opposite.
Here.
All right. That
Here.
would fuck me up.
Here.
You get used to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are panel based, like a comic,
yeah.
because that's what a manga is. But then you'll have something like this.
Mm-hmm.
So this has all different types of comic styles.
Yeah.
As far as not just 4, 6, or 8 panel, there might be a 3 panel. There might be one big 2-page panel. It's like a massive
splash page.
And the artwork too, gory as hell. It's amazing. It's fucking awesome.
I just wondered. So there we go.
We
have an answer.
There you go. Patty knows now what I'm
know
reading.
now.
Especially on my dirty ones. Oh yeah, that's right. They are read right to left. Sorry. I got a bunch. I really wish Steven was here because from before Anime Expo happened, and Crunchyroll and Funimation released a shit ton of anime all at one time to start. It's ridiculous. I can't keep up. Flat out, I cannot keep up. I can't watch all of them. But I have watched a shit ton on Crunchyroll. I'm gonna blast through these real quick because they just started. I don't have much to cover on them, so I'm gonna blast through these. Except for Re:Zero. Re:Zero is going strong, and it's on the next episode is number 18. It's flat out going to release just like Parasite, all 24 straight up weekly. ReZero, my God. I don't know how to rate this anime. It has confused the fuck out of me. I don't know where they're going with this. I do know it's the animation's awesome. The audio is awesome. This is the first anime like this I've seen. There's a lot of elements of others like it, but for what they're the main thing and main purpose of what they're doing, I'm gonna guess it's a witch's curse based, because there's time travel, because he dies and comes back and restarts the same day. There's this he keeps restarting. He keeps dying. This guy named Subaru. He keeps dying. Well, he restarts. He restarts that day, but okay, so he has the upper hand. He knows what's about to happen. He does something different. Fucking dies again. That's actually getting a little fucking annoying.
Like Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that movie.
I fucking hate that movie too. Boom. That I don't know what they're doing. That all the other little parts separately of this anime is written very well, but the whole thing, if you watch it real fast, I don't know, it's throwing me off. It's throwing me off. I have a fucking high ass IQ, but motherfucker, this is throwing me off. I really don't know how to rate this, except for maybe the animation style and the audio. I'll give it a 4 right now. I'd like to review it totally whenever this is done. I don't know where they're going with this. It's weird. If you watch this later and you know what the fuck's going on, comment on the YouTube, message to Facebook, something. Tell me what the fuck they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, because this is one of those also where the official Japanese mangas, they're out over there, but obviously you can't read them. They barely just released 1, 2, or maybe even the 3rd American mangas here. So yeah, all the anime is out first. I don't know how to look it up, what to do first, as far as any extra research. I don't know what to do. But please tell me, please, somebody message me, tell me what the fuck's going on. I'm going to jump to, Berserk. Berserk. Oh, everyone loves Berserk. Berserk's fucking badasses. Berserk's legendary. Except for this one. A lot of people have massive differences on this new Berserk. It sort of reminds you of the other Berserk animes released. Seems like some of the same old, but they did some 3D CG in this one, and a lot of people don't like it. I don't know why. I think 3D CG anime, if it's done correctly, it's pretty sweet. They've done it in the Psycho Pass movie, Psycho Pass Season 2. Hell, they've done it in a lot of fucking animes, but it seems like Berserk is about 90% 3D CG. It is weird. A lot of people just love their 2D. If you're just used to that and calling it shit just because you don't like 3D CG, yeah, fuck you. Berserk is Berserk. It's still guts. It's still guts. He still has a sword. It's still guts. He's still tearing the fuck up of his enemies. Anyone crosses him, they're done. 5+. If I can go way the fuck higher, 5+ joysticks. I want to say these just have one of the original same writers as well for the dialogue, and even the 2D animation style is just a tad bit different. It's a tad bit different, but it looks cleaner. I do think it looks cleaner. That one's just recently started up on Crunchyroll. God, what else do we have here? Sweetness and Lightning. Sweetness and Lightning. It's just a slice of life anime. It's just plain and simple. There's nothing. It's nothing really to it. It's just a very, very cute anime. Struggling father with his one daughter, and it's just slice of life. That's all it is. There's nothing really much to it. The daughter's ultra cute. She's always trying to eat, and you learn a lot about the struggling father. You also learn, matter of fact, of one of I think it's the first episode. His daughter is just over her head. It just is not really acknowledging still that their mother's dead, and it sort of makes you get a little bit of the feels there, and you also get a little bit of the feels for the damn father, because he's literally doing everything. But it's you see a lot of realistic, very, very real Japanese society in the anime as well. Just slice of life, nothing much to it, nothing special, but it's very cute, very cute. I'll give it 4 4 joysticks up so far. All of these anime, there's just a few episodes in. Let's see what else. Mob Psycho 100 from the makers of One Punch Man. It's that same style. It's very funny. Animation style's the same. A lot of action, very, very, very fast, real fast action. I don't know much. I don't know much to say about Mob Psycho 100. It's very generic. It's very generic, but the side character is pretty stale, though. I want to say this was the creator's. Matter of fact, the creator's name is One, as he's known as. His name is One, and I think that might have been his first try, if I'm correct. His first try at a full-blown anime from mangas. I think there were online mangas, I want to say, and it's okay. It's okay. It's very generic. I mean, you can just watch. If you've seen Naruto and Bleach, you've seen Mob Psycho 100. That's pretty much it. You just have the taste of One's touch to it. I'll give it a 3.5. 3.5 joysticks up. Yeah. I'm not going to stop saying it. Very generic. Very generic on Mob Psycho 100. And one more. Shit, where'd he go?
Went somewhere else.
Yep.
Oh, duh. Food Wars Season 2. Food Wars is fucking awesome. Food Wars is fucking awesome.
This is one of your favorites, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. I covered Season 1 a shit ton previously. Season 2's out. The first few episodes, they are out. Funny as hell.
He says when I eat, it's like that.
And yes, my God, you seen Food Wars and you watch Patty eat like something like damn good. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? These chefs are like primo chefs, and all these students are trying to achieve that level in this school-based anime as well. But when people
you don't leave school.
When people are trying these foods, or even the students themselves are trying these foods, or even they're competing with foods, it goes into a massive orgasmic scene, and all of a sudden, boom, they're naked, boom, they're covered with food, shit's flying around, it's all sparkly and dreamlike state, and it's just, it's fucking awesome.
That's me eating.
It's funny as shit. It's funny as shit. We have
He's like tacos.
Dances, moans, sweats.
Oh, I've sweated eating tacos before.
She has the taco sweats. People, come on. Yeah, you can watch some of that in Food Wars as well.
Tacos are shit.
Right?
Right here. All right. Yay tacos. Yay tacos.
Fuck yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty much the same stuff. They have introduced another character yet again named Subaru. Oh shit. They're still competing. It's some of the same old stuff, but it's still really fucking funny. Really, really funny. The orgasmic food scenes are still happening, and they're even better and better and better. But still, at the same time, it does get serious with this main character. He's trying to fight and compete for the best chef. He's trying to compete, whoop everyone's ass to be the best. It has a taste of the Naruto also. This kid is trying to be the best and whoop everyone's ass with his food. Some of the same old story right there, like I said, like Naruto. It's basically just like him, but it's food based. That's it. No real attacking. Definitely some fan service. I'll give you that, but no full nudity, no sex, none of that good stuff. And
just orgasmic eating.
Orgasmic scenes of eating, well, food flying around.
Just videotape myself eating things.
Everyone's butt naked and they're eating, and it's like, ah! Yeah. But yeah, 5 plus. This one especially, I will go higher. 11 joysticks.
Turn it up to 11.
Holy. Turn it up to 11.
Turn it up.
Turn it up to 11.
11 joysticks. Very first ever from me. 11 joysticks up for Food Wars. Watch it.
You good?
There, I'm good.
David says, Chris, you've been playing Pokemon Go a little too much. The theme is stuck in your head.
Nah, because I put it on silent. I put it on silent, man.
Okay, and just so everybody here knows and everybody trying to watch knows, Yes, YouTube Live is actually having a glitch right now. I have checked our feed, I've checked our cables, I've checked everything. It's not on our end. That's on YouTube, and I know it's glitchy, and I will check the full video when it is all out there. And if it is glitchy, I'll take that one down, and I'll upload the raw video. So, David, I know he's his is working just fine. He's watching just fine. Keith, I don't know if yours is cleared up, but we're working on it. And David said you applied Pokemon theme to your Food Wars review.
Now, what if I applied that to some of the hentai that I watch, huh?
Pikachu.
Does it have the tail?
Hey, we can have a discussion about the Pikachu butt plug I saw online. Yeah.
And for those of you who are watching us clearly, and you notice Patty and I awfully distracted to something right past you, the original Adventures of Superman from the 50s, I have that playing in the background.
I love black and white movies. I'm a sucker for black and white movies.
Well, the funny thing is this series came on before Clark Kent's parents were fully developed in the comic books. So their names are different. It's Evan and Sarah instead of Jonathan and Martha.
That's what I saw.
Our peanut gallery is going, what the hell? Yeah. But this is a Superman I was originally introduced to, and it's a vastly different Superman than what's in the comic books now, or what's on TV now. And it's because of the show I have so much respect for Superman.
It's good. I like stuff like this.
I'll let you borrow season 1.
Really?
Give her black and white movies and some orgasmic food.
Oh, yeah.
I'll record it.
But wait, will they get to see what I'm watching, or just,
I'll make it look this. How's that?
I can make that happen. But
yeah, eating is that good. So do you want to go, or do you want me to go?
Go ahead.
I did take a lot of time. Go ahead. Go for it. Someone go for it. Yeah.
All right. I am going to start with the other stuff. There's one thing that I'm absolutely just in love with. I'll do that last. I read Lock and Key Volume 1. Ta-da.
Patty likes the trades.
I do. I don't like reading the singles because then they're done. And I can burn through one of those in about 10 minutes.
Yep.
I want a trade that I can sit down and for a couple hours be submerged, in the entire thing.
Try that one on.
Yeah. All right. So Volume 1 came out in 2008 by IDW Publishing. It's by Joe Hill, and Gabriel Rodriguez is the artist. I was really impressed with this one. A lot of comic books don't have such a fleshed out story.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're very kind of
developing.
Yeah, it's like you don't get as much from it. It's not as full as a movie and detailed as a book or anything like that. Usually it's just kind of the edges, not as detailed, basically. This one, 3 kids and the mom, after the father's slain, move in with family in Massachusetts, and in a place called Key House. And so they get there and they're trying to recover, and the one murderer got put away and the other one died. And the oldest son is coping with the fact that he had to attack the people that attacked his dad and killed one of them, and he was dealing with all that guilt and all that everything and trying to hold it together for his family. And you find out there's these magical keys to this house where you use one in a doorway and it'll transport you, or you turn into a ghost, like you actually come out of your body and can travel around, and there's multiple different keys. And the little boy runs across this thing in the well. You're not really sure what it is at first. It's like a ghost or a demon or something like that, but it just looks like a woman. And she's trying to get him to do what she wants because she wants the keys and everything else. And the killer gets out of jail and is stalking the family. And it's them dealing with all of that too. It was really realistic, like how the people were processing everything and talking to each other. And it wasn't so dramatic and over the top as a lot of books are. It was really realistic, and I really liked that. I'd probably give it 4 out of 5 full moons. It was a solid book. The artwork was good. I'm kind of interested to see where the rest of it goes because, like I said, it's really detailed. It's more like a real, actual literature book. But yeah, I liked it.
Very nice.
Then I have Drive Through, one of my favorite B films. Oh yeah. I have a stupid love of B films. Like, it's unhealthy. It really is. This film, funny fact about myself, every single time I watch this one, because it's based around a fast food restaurant, I have to eat Sonic. I don't know. It makes me crave burgers so bad I can't stand it. I make him drive to get Sonic every single time I watch this movie.
And do it today.
I'm serious. He did it today. I watched it again today just to kind of brush up on it. Came out in 2007, directed by Brendan Cowles and Shane Kunn. It is definitely B-rate quality storyline, but they had a fair amount of budget.
Mm-hmm.
But there were funny things in it. The vehicle that you see in the beginning of the first batch of kids that gets murdered, they apparently didn't want to spend the money on getting the car brand. So instead of an Escalade, it's a Lade. They just chipped off a couple of the letters and left it like it was. But it has that campy, funny, stupid, like the acting is good, but it's like bad on purpose, if that makes any sense. Let's see here. Basically, the story is there's this fast food chain, and in Orange County, it is called Hellaburger.
I'd eat there.
Right?
I'd do it.
Hellaburger. And their mascot is this evil-looking, fiery clown called Horny. Horny the clown. And
That's my
wonder what
buddy.
he's about.
My buddy.
and that's the thing, they play that stuff up like they would on a B film. But some of the actors are the type of actors where you see them and go, oh, that's that guy from that thing. Or, oh, that's that girl from that thing. You recognize them from bigger things. But, like, at one point, he busts in through this window and he hollers to the girl that he's trying to attack, "You're my girl now and I'm horny." Oh my god.
So, that happens.
It's hilarious. I laugh so hard every time.
I'd hang out with him.
Yeah, you're the kind of guy. There are tons of funny one-liners. Like, he just spits them out one after another. He plays up the name. He rolls with the joke. He's in on it. And his funny fact is the manager from the one fast food restaurant is Morgan Spurlock, the documentarian from Super Size Me and everything.
Oh, wow.
And he's funny as hell at it, too. I highly recommend this movie. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. Buy burgers ahead of time, not after you start watching. Because, yeah.
You're going to want it.
Because you're going to want a burger. They make it look great.
I recommend Stomps.
There you go.
Or Bases.
There you go. I don't care what kind of burger you get, but you need a burger to eat. Watch it.
If you're in Baytown, Sunburger.
There you go.
Ah, yes.
I'm lazy. We just get Sonic.
Orgasmic burgers. Yeah.
Sunburger?
Mm-hmm.
You need to go to Stomps.
Don't know what the fuck that is.
The original cook from Tookie's.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
Tookie's
that's
closed
orgasmic.
after the storm, he opened his own restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, further south on 146.
Fucking
Called
amazing.
Stomps. Awesome
That's what it is.
burgers.
I've heard it's good.
It's like, what, maybe
Hey, that's shameless plugging.
Yeah.
Because they don't sponsor us at all.
You just love them.
Good job,
I
guys.
love them. They're awesome.
Good job. Good food. Yeah.
Right.
Sunburger, well, if you live in Baytown, you know about Sunburger. They've been there since Jesus was a June bug, so.
Mm.
Jesus was a June bug?
Go to Tennessee.
No, come on, Jesus.
No, I know. Yeah.
Jesus Cristo.
Yes. So I give it 4 out of 5. It was really good. I don't know. I feel bad giving it a 5 out of 5 because it seems like I do that a lot.
You like a lot of
But I
stuff.
really like a lot of things. It's like 4.5 out of 5. I'll give it that. 4.5 out of 5 solid. I loved it. I definitely highly recommend it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about the thing I did, and then the last book.
The thing you did? What did you do?
The thing I did. Okay, I've never done this before, and I used to be on Twitter a lot, and then I stopped because I got bored with it. And it's been years since I've been back on Twitter. So when I joined here and everything, I decided I was going to participate in there too. So they're all watching a specific horror movie. There's a page I follow that does it on a specific night at a specific time, and then you live tweet your thoughts about it.
Oh wow!
Oh my God!
It's interactive.
Yes, it's so much fun. The guy I followed, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that do it, but the one I follow is Odd, and then the letter N, and then Macabre, MACABRE. Thank you. And he does Thursday Frights hashtag, Saturday Screams hashtag. I don't know what the Friday one was, but oh my God, I laugh so hard. And then you can comment back to people that are writing things. What was it? One guy had commented something about who knew so much trouble would come out of such a tiny box. And I'm like, said every straight man ever.
I like that.
And then another person commented because we were watching Hellraiser that night.
Sweet.
The first one.
Sweet. Yes.
It was great. And another one commented about the meat puzzle, basically, in the beginning of it. And I was like, always remember to do the corner pieces first. But I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to do it more. And he does a lot of the classics and stuff, like, what was it? Demon Night he did one night. Hellraiser he did. They're Watching, I think he watched Saturday. I didn't see it though. But it was fun. It was so much fun. I want to do it more. So yeah. So, live tweeting horror movies.
Yes, we have 3 minutes left on our listeners, which apparently that's going flawless for the first time in a few weeks now. It took a lot, but I got it back up. So, huge thank you to Toxic City Comics, and a huge thank you to Captain Jack's Elixirs for everything that they do for us. Thank you for listening, and if you're listening and not watching the YouTube, well, sucks to be you.
We'll come back to the second part.
Yeah.
JD has his reviews too. Do not forget.
And we'll be back in a flash with what?
Martin Trash.
All right. You're good. Good.
Okay. I was just waiting for the okay. Go ahead. All right, hold on. I'm chewing now. Food.
Me too.
I gotta get me some of that.
No.
Want some candy?
Always.
Want some candy, little boy?
I love beef.
Here.
I like the beef.
All right. So, my last one. I was completely and positively knocked on my ass by this book.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was at a local comic book shop, and he saw what I was cashing out, and he's like, "Oh, I got something you might want to check out." And so he grabbed me back over the rag. Not that. He was a polite boy. So he took me over, and I looked at it, and I was like, "All right, that looks fine. Whatever, throw it on the pot." So it is called Empty Zone by Jason Sean Alexander. It was this book. Not the issues in it, but this book was December 2015 by Image Comics. He is an artist by all means. It is not your traditional comic book art.
That's very good.
It's very gritty. It's very artsy.
It looks a lot like Fury Road.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I was amazed. Like, I don't even know. I was speechless. I basically sat there reading this thing with my mouth gaping open the whole time. I read the first.
I didn't say nothing.
You don't have to tell him to shut up. I read the first 3 stories in here and actually put it down and set it aside because I knew I was coming to the end. And that the thought of ending it upset me so much that I set it down for like 2 days. I couldn't finish it because I was too afraid of finishing it. Let's see here. This one's called Conversations with the Dead. It is 80 years after the worldwide blackout. Basically, cell phones, TV, cable, internet, everything is just wiped out. I believe it's something comes from space and does it. Let's see here. This girl, Corrine White, she's an ex-soldier. Now she's basically, this is how I would describe it, an information bounty hunter. She gathers information and data and sells it to people. But humans are the mech modified.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of them have bits and pieces and a lot of data they have actually stored in little spots on them.
Like a
Like-
cyberpunk style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she basically goes and retrieves the information and sells it. It's really intense. It's everything. It's sci-fi, horror, like dystopian future. She runs across some of her old soldier pals, and you find out what happened to them because they're dead. And like they're doing experiments to bring them back to life, but they're not really, and because they're not supposed to be alive, and their souls and their bodies and their consciousness, it's kind of disjointed, and it like fucked them up, and yeah, it was absolutely phenomenal. If I could find a number above 5 high enough, yeah, I don't even know. Way above 5 full moons.
She's not
Holy
she's not cracking out.
Fuck. Like, seriously, like, yeah. Okay, everyone needs to read Empty Zone. The next 5 issues, singles, are out, but the book itself for Volume 2 doesn't get released till September.
I'm showing here on Image's website 12 issues.
Yeah?
$29.40, you can get them collected.
Really?
Jeez.
Hi.
That's cool.
Because as soon as you said it, I'm like, man, I know that title.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
She's over here cracking out.
I'm like, seriously, like, I've loved some books before. I have loved some comics, but this is a whole nother feeling. This is, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Can you say that you are cranking it up to 11 on that one?
Yeah, 12 even. Like,
It didn't go that high.
well, it does now. Mine does. So, yeah, I don't even know. Speechless.
Very nice.
Damn.
Very nice.
That's what I got.
So that, black and white movies and food, we charge a premium.
Yes.
I like it.
Bevel to me.
All right. Let me start with the worst one.
Oh.
Oh, you starting?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The Final Crisis. This is collected. This runs every issue of Final Crisis. And apparently there was a lot going on in all the tie-ins that really let you know what the fuck is really happening. Because I've read this whole thing and I can't make heads or tails of it. Really.
Is that why you want me to read it?
Yeah. Tear through this and feel like you got something out of it, because I really didn't. There's too much that it skips from one issue to the next that you just just.
It's like comics that time jump too much.
Yeah, and you're dealing with the final crisis of Infinite Earths, pretty much. So you're dealing with alternate characters and alternate realities and what they call the bleed, which is the space between the universes in the multiverse. So there's all that going on, and there's so much stuff happening in the tie-ins. By the time you get to the next issue in this, you've lost your footing. There's just so much going on in the background that's not in here. It really leaves you out there with really nothing to go on. I hate to say it, but the Final Crisis, as far as this trade goes, with no tie-ins, just the main title, I can only give it 2 capes.
Oh.
Now the story has a lot of depth. It has all that potential, but you can't get it in this trade. Yes, we are being told that we're becoming one of those food eating streams. Sounds like Food Porn Review has invented that book.
Hey, you want some food porn? We got a bunch of mayonnaise and
Elotes. But yeah, 2. That's the art's still like just fantastic.
Take this was pretty sure.
No, I'll have to go start off.
Right.
But Alex Ross did the covers for him, and he's one of my favorite artists of all time. Especially because everything he does is watercolor, and the level of definition and detail that he puts in his art is it's breathtaking. But the art is very detailed, and it's like all those little things you don't expect to be thrown in are definitely there. So the backgrounds are very realistic and
I really appreciate an artist that still does it by hand and everything. It bothers me that everyone's trading over to computer.
Digital.
I hate that. I hate it so much.
Having used a drawing pad, I can say that it is a ton faster.
Like, I understand why people are doing it, but I don't like it. It bothers me.
The
I
first
miss
thing,
pen and paper.
The first thing that really switched to digital was coloring, because the colors became more consistent. And I can understand that completely, but then of course the actual drawing went to it, and a lot of the artists are still doing their bare pencil sketches by hand,
and then just inking it and coloring it on the computer.
Yeah, and it is a lot faster. It is so much faster, but I know exactly where you're coming from. You can't feel the love.
Exactly, I miss that heart in it, that love, the blood, sweat, and tears of it.
Now, Wonder Woman number 3, of course I had to read this. It's actually been like 2 months since Wonder Woman 2 came out. And so I filled that in with The Legend of Wonder Woman number 7, out of curiosity. And I'm really glad I did. I was able to grab that random in the middle of issue, and I knew what was going on.
That's awesome.
And that's really cool. This one, of course, is taking place. Wonder Woman is she's lost her way to Themyscira. She's been cast out from Olympus, and she goes to the cheetah for help. Because at one point they were friends, of course, and she needs help. And of course she has to win the cheetah back over because now they're enemies. And they have some mutual enemies, definitely. And it's very intense. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's a very emotional issue. There's a lot of high emotions in this book. I do highly recommend this book. I'll probably pick up another few issues of it before I drop it, just because I want to know how the story ends. But beyond that, I probably won't continue, just because I'm only allotted so much of a budget a week.
Yes,
And,
I feel you. I feel your pain.
I've been breaking that budget here lately, as you can tell.
It adds up quick too.
And this is not all I picked up this week.
Yeah.
Like, I have at least another stack this big of stuff I have not read yet. So, yeah. And of course, I'm still getting Beauty. I have to do a lot of catch up on that. But issue 8 just dropped. That ends volume 2. So I plan on going back and reading all 8 issues and have a review for that next week. Which I know I say that about a lot of books.
You'll get there.
And it doesn't happen.
You'll get there.
Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 weeks without kids, so
Ooh.
I'm going to have a lot of time to do a lot of reading. So expect a huge amount of reviews next week.
Nice.
The Flash number 3, basically there was a Speed Force storm in Central City, and all these people now have access to the Speed Force, some good, some not so good. But now you have speedsters all over the city, and the Flash, and he now has a little bit of help from another person that was affected, one of his colleagues on the police department. So he's helping them. They're trying to round up all the people who now have access to the Speed Force and try to channel that all into one direction and save the city.
I got a question with all the new Rebirth books. Are they all at the same number at the same time? Because that was number 3, this is number 3.
They're staggered by a few weeks. No, they
Okay.
don't. Because Action and Detective Comics did not restart. As a matter of fact, they went back to their original numbering. So Action Comics is at number 960.
Oh, okay.
Because when they did Infinite Crisis, they restarted all the numbering.
Okay.
Everybody hated it.
Okay.
Because Detective Comics and Action Comics were the two longest running uninterrupted numberings.
Yeah.
So,
It gets confusing if you start over at one again, and you're like, but wait, is this one, or is this number one, that one, or this other storyline number one, or I hate that.
Well, see, what they're actually doing with Rebirth is a lot of people complain about the New 52 because the New 52 rebooted everything.
Yeah.
So everything that happened pre-New 52 was thrown out the window. And a lot of people weren't really down with that. So Rebirth, what they're doing is they're taking a lot of the pre-Crisis and Golden Age and Silver Age and pre-New 52 and the New 52 stuff, and they're blending it all together to make it all cohere into one universe for the most part. Because they're still going to have the multiverse.
Yeah.
And for the most part, it's making a lot of sense. I only have one title that I'm actually kind of pissed off about, and I believe that's Aquaman. And like I've said before, I've said it a bunch of times, I'm going to say it again. I'm not an Aquaman fan, but I really love what they're doing with his title right now. What pisses me off is his interaction with the rest of the universe. I don't know where the hell that stands.
Yeah.
So, but The Flash, I got to give that 3.5 capes. I did enjoy it. It's cool to see somebody helping the Flash, and there are some more speedsters coming about, which you can expect to have in costume. And you get to see the Flash help a little girl who was affected by the storm, and she can't slow down.
Oh.
She's vibrating at an atomic level, and she can't do anything. She can't even hold anything. It'll just break apart in her hand.
Oh.
So he goes to her, and in the past, he had that same issue where he couldn't slow down. So he helps her pretty much find her center, and she slows back down. And so they have to go back to the research lab where they're helping all the people who want to do good with their powers, their newfound powers. And he tells her, you know what, you're more than welcome to tag along.
Aww.
We can run there together.
Aww, that's so cute.
Yeah, so it is a great book. It is a great series going on right now. And once again, just like Wonder Woman, I'll probably read a few more issues before I drop it, just to see how this storyline plays out. But, just because I only gave it 3.5 doesn't mean it's not a fantastic book. It's just, it's not one of my favorite reads. I am more of a Green Lantern Superman guy. Yeah. So, yeah, just because I gave it 3.5 doesn't mean you won't give it a 5.
And you did say it was good. So.
It is a very good book. What it would need to get to a 5 is Superman.
I so called that.
Throw Superman in there, even just a flyby.
Just wow, there he is.
Yeah. Hey man, I know him. I'm like, yeah, alright, I'm good. Satisfied. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, you have a very old Sinestro, pretty much reclaiming his powers and abilities. The Green Lantern Corps is missing. So you have the Green Lantern Corps missing, and the Sinestro Corps, of course, trying to take its place. Green Lantern Corps, come on, it's our turn. We get to rule the universe with fear. He tells the whole Corps, go out, and it's still great fear.
Yeah.
Rule the universe, and
Iron Fist.
Exactly. Make them be orderly. And then you have Hal Jordan all by himself. He's going to take on the entire Green Lantern Corps. And then somewhere way, way, way in the distant universe, you see a huge flash of green light, and then outpours the rest of the Corps.
Oh.
So how that's going to go, I'm excited to see. For this one, 4 capes. It ends with Hal Jordan starting to square off with Sinestro. If it had shown a little bit of fight, even just a couple punches thrown, it would have gotten to a 5. But can't have everything. And Action Comics number 960. You have two Clark Kents, 2 Supermen, and Lex Luthor and Wonder Woman, all battling Doomsday. The same Doomsday that killed this very same Superman.
Yeah.
But now this Superman's in a different universe where it's the first time Doomsday has come to Earth.
He's like, God damn it.
And with all the help, he's actually able to battle Doomsday to pretty much a standstill.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, some miles away, that Superman's son, John, is watching the fight live on TV on the news, sees his dad throw a bus at Doomsday and basically beat him into a giant hole in the ground. And of course he gets all excited and starts shouting, and then you see Doomsday stop, turn, and leave.
Uh-oh.
He's Doomsday. He is of Kryptonian origin, and due to his past and his origin, which I'll practically probably dig into to this upcoming part 2, hates all life, especially Kryptonian life. He doesn't just hate Kryptonians, he hunts them.
Ooh.
So, I don't know how that's going to go.
Him or something like that?
Well, there's a little boy Superman 50 miles over shouting loud enough to break every piece of glass in his house.
Oh.
Pretty sure Doomsday heard it. So,
damn.
That's going to be incredible because John has powers as well. And doesn't really have a good handle on them, so when he uses them, they tend to be like completely unchained.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fantastic. As always, it's a Superman book, and I love almost every Superman book that comes out. But this series is really setting it above everything else. 5Ks.
You're stuttering.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it up to 11.
Yes.
Damn.
That's good when you stutter.
Well, the Clark Kent that's watching this fight is not a Superman.
Yeah.
He's just Clark Kent.
Oh.
So he's watching this fight having no idea about Superman. And he's standing next to Jimmy Olsen, who knows Clark Kent is Superman. So it's really getting intense. There's a lot of shit going on very, very quickly, and it's very, very intense. And I'm loving this series. It's probably one of the best Superman series I've read since 1992.
Nice.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, since the original Doomsday run. So yes, I'm loving this book.
That's awesome.
For those of you watching, hang on. I'll finish my reviews in just a second. I have to get our listeners back.
Yes. I'm going to start back up on the speaker.
What?
There's more. Jeez.
Fuck yeah. God. I don't fuck around.
Damn.
I'm working.
You know, orgasmic over here with Sweet Tarts ropes now.
Yeah. That shit kind of like this too.
Y'all have to watch Food Wars. You have to watch this shit.
I don't have to.
You know, I'm interrupting the intro. We're going to have our own damn fun. I don't need no Wonder Woman theme interrupting our shit. Moving on, Old Man Logan number 9. For those of you who are listening and didn't catch the end of Patty's reviews or the beginning of mine, you'll have to watch it on YouTube. Old Man Logan number 9, I had to pick this up. I actually dropped Old Man Logan at issue 4, right after issue 4, which is about, like, new titles, that's about as far as I go. It's 4 issues, so I get a really good grasp of what's going on and whether or not I can recommend the title as a whole.
Yeah.
And I did recommend Old Man Logan as the whole title. I did highly recommend that. But the cover of this one and the title of this art just grabbed me. The Last Ronin. I don't have a very good handle of what's going on. I do know Logan's seeking out Deathstrike, and basically she's at fault for something. And I did read it fast. Can't remember exactly what she's at fault for. But he does find her beaten, bloodied, and chained up.
Oh.
Hey now.
Yeah. Really good. And this comic does come with a digital edition, as most Marvel books do now. I really love the book. I'm glad to be reading it again. And yes, I will read this entire arc as it is released. But it's awesome. 5Ks. Great stuff. I don't want to spoil anything. Predator versus Judge Dredd versus Aliens. I was really curious about this. How the fuck are they going to smash all these together? And they're doing so seamlessly.
What?
Yeah, most of the time when you see these team-ups, it seems like it's done in a hurry. They didn't really think things through. It's more of a novelty thing. This seems like everything was written to work together. Like, this was written as a whole. All these characters were created together. It's of every single crossover I've seen, this is probably the best. And this is just one issue. And this is the second of 3 books that I'm going to have to turn it up to 11 for.
Nice.
I will read this entire arc. And once again, this is Dark Horse celebrating their 30 years in business. And absolutely incredible. John Layman, Chris Mooneyham, and Michael Atiyeh and Michael Heiser. You have to read it. Have to. If you're a fan of any of these, you gotta read it. Because they're putting these just absolutely incredibly different characters together. And it really does seem like they're written to be together. So, fantastic. I'm not spoiling shit. You can go read it yourself. Awesome. I'm actually going to save that one for last. This one I grabbed just because of the cover. It is so out there, so outlandish, so novelty, I couldn't help myself. I absolutely had to. This is from Action Lab, Slayer, the Heavy Metal Santa Claus.
Oh yeah.
I had Patty read it when she got here. The cover alone, it's like, if you saw that on the stand...
I was in.
Yeah, I gotta read that. I don't know what the fuck it's about, but I have to read it.
It's a good holiday read, you know.
It is a good holiday read. Yeah.
Read it with the family.
I wouldn't go that far.
Don't just tell the other crap.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that's Slayer, like his sleigh.
Yes. And this is the original Santa Claus's son. And what's his Twitter handle? At Slayer 666.
Slayer 666. Yeah, that was great.
And it is a heavy metal Santa Claus.
Are you serious?
Yes.
When it does, it is. I don't know if it'll be on there.
Let me check that. I'm on Twitter right now, folks. Come on.
Find out if it's a real handle. Did JD have an orgasm just reading the title? You talking about Slayer? Not quite. Not quite. Or Predator, Judge Dredd, Aliens, or Old Man Logan. I don't know. One of those. But no. Close. Close. It was that almost.
Almost?
That
almost. The failed orgasm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Doesn't matter which one of those. The almost. Basically, Slayer opens up with a cardinal.
Priest?
Yes, a cardinal drug and doing a date rape drug on an altar boy. And Slayer pops up in the church and
tells him it's an energy drink.
Yeah. But Slayer pops up in the church and beats the shit out of that cardinal and then puts it in his bag.
But it made it sound like he had fought his father, too.
Yeah.
Which was like, wait, the old Santa didn't beat your ass enough? You're still at it? Yeah,
and the knife in the hat.
Yeah.
He had a blade. He had a tall cardinal hat and a blade popped out of the top. It is by far one of the campiest comics I've ever read. And it's fantastic.
Yep.
I love it. It's 5 capes. The art's weird and kind of hokey. The stories. Yeah.
With a skull on it.
Yeah.
Reindeer skull and it speaks.
Like the motorcycle is a being. Blitzkrieg.
Yeah.
It's a reindeer skull on the front.
Yes.
It's badass.
It's funny.
It's incredibly campy, incredibly, just, it's a novelty book.
Yeah.
But I love it. And I'm really hoping this is a limited series. Because I don't think I can afford another ongoing.
Yeah.
But 5 capes, I love this book.
I gave it 4.
4?
Solid 4. It was
I bet Chris is going to have to borrow it.
Yep.
It's wild and out there.
Is it kind of like the Santa Claus off of Futurama? Or he's
No.
all just
No,
it's not like that.
No, this one's far more badass than that one.
Nice. Okay.
And last on my list, this will be the third one that I'm cranking it up to 11.
Yes.
Postal number 13. 5 capes isn't enough. Brian Hill, Isaac Goodhart, and they're really banging on all cylinders. I've read every single Postal issue that's come out. This is the first issue for volume
3. 4.
4.
4, because I have the first 3 volumes.
Yes, it's the first issue for volume 4. And I gotta say, I thought everything else in Postal was great. And man, we've met Isaac. We've talked to him. You chat with him.
He got the con cred.
Yes, he
From
did.
San Diego.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That
I checked
sucks.
on him after he got home.
Oh. But really, and they were all there.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvester, Ryan Hill, Isaac, Matt, they were all there. And as far as Brian and Isaac, I don't know how you're going to top this. Once this volume is through, I got to know what's next. Because they're going to 24 issues.
Jeez.
Yeah. So we're just over halfway.
Yeah.
It's already this.
So much.
Yes.
Yes.
How are you going to top this? It's going to be fantastic.
I loved Molly. In
Molly?
volume 3.
Oh.
Just like me.
The psycho bitch?
Yes. I was so excited. I was told she was bad to start out with, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And I read it and went, oh, she's really bad.
And who is it that told you that you
Isaac.
Isaac himself.
Yeah, that was
the
you.
guy who drew Molly.
I'm like, oh boy.
And I believe with this issue they started with a new colorist as well. I believe. I'm not sure. I'll have to check it. Check a little bit.
Is that it?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, it should say inside.
Yeah, it'll say inside. I'll get back to y'all.
But yeah.
But
it was good. I enjoyed it. I don't generally buy the singles like that, but I read the first 3 volumes because I bought those as books.
Yeah.
And then I was like, shit, the new one's out. Do I wait till they're all out and buy the book? No. I ran directly out that day and got it. It was good.
Anything Matt Hawkins, you really can't afford to wait for the trades because I'm going to review it as soon as it comes out. For the most part, I think I've been late on like 2 books.
Yeah.
Ever. I think I was late on Symmetry #1 and something else.
The second I got that, I posted the picture on the thing.
I saw it.
I was like,
I wanted to call you a bitch too because I hadn't had time to make it down to Toxic.
oh.
But yes, it is.
So I could bother Action Lab.
Action Lab! I love Action Lab.
You got to bother Isaac and Matt now too.
Well, I bothered Top Cow period already.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then one of their guys, Hank Bananas, he already knows it.
Cool. Cool. So, the discussion topic for tonight is Suicide Squad expectations and the nerd calendar of movies for this year. Which Marvel is actually kind of here and there about it. So, what are y'all expecting from Suicide Squad? What are you hoping to see?
I have really high expectations for it, so I'm kind of expecting to be let down.
Ooh.
Oh,
You know what I
wow.
mean? Because my expectations are so high. I think I'm bracing myself.
Huh.
I'm really bracing myself. I can't
Bracing
wait
yourself
to
for a
see.
letdown?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I've been disappointed so many times. So it's like
This is just the first Suicide Squad?
No, it's just like any movie that I'm that amped up about seeing. Usually, once you get there, it falls short.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're amped up like a motherfucker about it, but you're like that with other movies because you watch a trailer, and when you get to watch a movie,
Then you're
it's a
like,
fucking trailer.
Yeah. But I'm
I
kind
think
of
there's
curious to
some good
see.
shit in store. I think
Yeah.
they haven't ruined anything with their trailers, and I think it's gonna be fucking badass.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how Will Smith does. Like
That's
really,
what I was just about to
really
say.
curious.
That's what I was just about to say. For the most part,
I'm willing to give him a shot, but
Will Smith has
I don't
done
know.
some good shit, and a few years ago, just to me,
I can
dropped
second
off and just blows goats. Yeah. Will Smith, if you're listening, amp it up. If you were on drugs in the past, get back on fucking drugs.
Start drinking again, wherever you gotta
Whatever the fuck you gotta do, man. Come on, shit.
I really don't know what to expect. I've never been a big Suicide Squad reader. I've always been a fan of the concept, and I do believe that's a damn good concept. And apparently Marvel thought the same idea and started the Thunderbolts because of Suicide Squad.
Oh,
Yeah, I went there.
got some shit for that one, yeah.
Which no word yet on whether or not Universal has made a deal with Marvel yet.
Universal? Really?
Because Universal owns the rights to the Hulk. He was allowed to be in the Avengers because he's an Avenger. Just like Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
That's his Thunderbolts.
It would be Thunderbolt Ross. It would be his Thunderbolt.
Yes.
Now, that character's already appeared.
This character,
He's already appeared in the Marvel Universe. He was in Civil War.
Yep. He sure was.
And
as the general. Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's the general anymore. He was the head of something else. But there's still no word yet on whether or not we will have another standalone Hulk film that's good.
Burn cream.
Now, I like the Incredible Hulk. Don't get me wrong, but Edward Norton was the wrong guy to play Bruce Banner.
Really?
He had the talent for it, but he didn't have the appearance.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, the nerd, basically.
Yeah.
The geek scientist.
Yeah.
Okay. He did good, but
I did like that movie though.
Because that's the original Bruce Banner. And that's the original Hulk.
Yeah.
Now, for the most part, the only thing that ever changed is colors.
Green. Yeah.
The Hulk became green, Bruce Banner became black haired.
Yeah.
But Bruce Banner is by no means a scrawny dude or an uber nerd or just has no physical ability whatsoever. He's always been a little bit of a larger guy. At least average sized, and Edward Norton is not average sized. He's a skinny guy.
Depends on.
American History X doesn't count. Because he got buffed for that movie.
Yeah, no.
So far for this year, we've already had Civil War, we've already had Deadpool, we've already had X-Men Apocalypse and BBS. And X-Men Apocalypse bombed in the box office. I'm glad I did not pay my hard-earned money to see that in the theater. And I believe it's still in several theaters.
Barely.
Yeah, but it has not been doing well.
They're trying to milk it, that's why, because the next one did not do that well.
Yeah, and I do expect this one to get rushed to DVD fast to try to get those sales in, so they can make good profit on it. BBS did fantastic in box office.
Yes, go shit, yeah, it did.
Just in spite of all the bad reviews that came out, it did incredible in the box office. And when the Blu-ray dropped, like they had already been making money on sales before the Blu-ray came out.
Yeah.
Because of digital.
Well, digital too, but the pre-orders was fucking ridiculous. Yeah.
The digital sales were insane. People were just scrambling to get that Ultimate Edition any way they could. And to buy the digital, it was still like $20 to $25. And me, no, I want a physical copy. So I waited for the Blu-ray, which was $35.
Nice. Very nice.
And yes, they had Blu-ray packages all the way up to, I think, like 130.
Jeez.
Is that a collector's or something?
Yeah, that came with a statue.
Some kind of Supreme Edition or something?
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
And see, as far as the rest of the year, we had Suicide Squad and Doctor Strange. Of course, Gambit got washed from Marvel's schedule.
Well, at least next year.
Yep.
Yeah, which Fox Marvel has not been doing well at all. The last two movies they've had come out, which was Apocalypse and, well, two of the last three movies they came out with, which is Apocalypse, Deadpool, and Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four could not have done worse in the theater. And yes, I watched the movie, and here's the worst thing about that movie is they had it right up until Doom. Up until Victor Von Doom became Dr. Doom, they had it. It was the ultimate Fantastic Four. Not the 616, the standard Marvel Universe, but the Ultimate Universe Fantastic Four, and they were nailing it. It was perfect. And then you see Dr. Doom on screen coming back from the other dimension, and just, what the fuck is that?
That a sock?
Oh my god, it was terrible. Terrible. And that happens about halfway through the movie, so the whole second half of the movie is just shit. But it could not have done worse in the box office. Age of Apocalypse is struggling at best. Deadpool was their only breadwinner, and
Because it was amazing.
it was amazing.
Deadpool.
Now, sure, you could say, hey, Fox still stands a chance with Wolverine. The only problem is, after this contract is done, Hugh Jackman is not renewing.
Yeah, he's done. You don't want him no more.
He's become frustrated with something about it that still has not come out yet. But within 3 weeks, he completely reversed his opinion on playing Wolverine. He went from saying, I'll play it as long as they let me, I love this character,
Jeez.
to one more and I'm done.
Oh, wow.
And that was a 3-week period between those two quotes. That's awfully fast for that big of a turnaround. To go from, I'll do anything it takes to play this, as long as I can, to, no, I'm done.
Yeah.
Once this contract's done, I'm out. So, and Wolverine's not a character they can reboot. Not after Hugh Jackman has played in as many movies as he has.
Yeah.
I mean, even now, like, yeah, I can watch the 90s cartoon, as long as it's not Hugh Jackman's voice behind Wolverine. I'm sorry, I've lost interest.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because that's not the Wolverine. He has become the definitive Wolverine for even fans who were paying attention to Wolverine before he was in movies.
No.
You know, he has become the definitive Wolverine. I don't think they can put another actor in that role and it'll do well. And they talked about putting Tom Hardy in the role. And don't get me wrong, if you're going to do it, I say he's a good person to choose. But,
Nope.
It's just not right.
No,
I'm
you
with you.
can't.
I'm with you on all that first part. They can't. It's a fail. Period. If you even think about it.
Looking at my stuff. Did you
So
see?
what do y'all expect about Doctor Strange?
Nothing. I have no idea.
No idea?
No. I don't know shit about it, so it would be like a whole new movie, so I might love it.
I know.
I'm excited
I know
about
a tad. I know a tad bit. I'm not a massive comics fan, but I know my way around Marvel, pretty much only. Doctor Strange, I think they got the right guy at first, but then I saw the the second trailer. It was a little bit more on
Yes.
the. I don't know whoever the fuck is doing that kung fu shit and blasted his aura out of him. Whoever the fuck that is, I don't like her. I've never liked her as an actor. So I'm like, bleh.
Oh, you're talking about
Matrix woman, yeah, her.
Matrix woman?
She was the Matrix.
Talking about the one who played Gabriel on Constantine, the movie?
Wrong one. Constantine. Wrong Keanu. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Tilda
I've
Swinton.
never liked
Yeah,
her.
Tilda.
She will be playing the
I like
Ancient
her.
One, and I did a lot of reading. I'm actually writing in 2 articles, one about Doctor Strange and one about the Women of Marvel, because Marvel Studios has been doing a fantastic
Good one.
job
Yes.
about putting women in their new movies, and I did a lot of reading on why they picked her to play the Ancient One.
Really?
And for those of you who are really just dying to know, you'll have to wait for that article to come out.
Hey man, Brie Larson's, huh?
Oh yes!
Captain fucking Marvel. I've been waiting for that shit. Fuck yeah. Talking about OP, man. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Dude, Captain fucking Marvel. I've been waiting. You can't. I've been waiting for that. There we go. I've been waiting for Captain Marvel. Fucking seriously, man. That's it. Oh, that'd be badass. It'd be really badass.
David said Will Smith can be a character actor, but in action movies he tends to play Will Smith, and that's very true. In action movies he does tend to play the same guy. I will say this though, in I Am Legend, he was really kind of that character. And there's a certain broken Easter egg in that movie that I love so much. The studio that did I Am Legend is the same studio that did Batman and Robin. It's Warner Brothers. It is a Warner Brothers film.
Okay.
But it was the same production team that was also behind the failed Superman movie, Superman Lives. And they had this huge idea. They had this huge idea of this whole new expanded DC universe outside of just regular Superman films and Batman films.
I remember that now, yeah.
When he's flying through Times Square, there's a movie poster, Batman vs. Superman. Because at that time, there not only was Superman Lives in pre-production, but a new Superman movie, or a new Batman movie was in pre-production, and they had planned on crossing over and doing a Batman vs. Superman way back then. So that's the reason I call it a broken Easter egg. It's something that was going to happen, but it never did.
That's cool though.
So for the most part, now you watch the movie, either you have that knowledge, hey, cool, broken Easter egg, or you don't. It's just something else in the fucking shot. Apparently, it's rumored that Kurt Russell will be playing Ego, the Living Planet.
I did see that. It's still rumor.
I'm talking about the Living Planet from DC. I don't know who Ego is.
Oh, really? That is Marvel.
That is Marvel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is Marvel. I forgot what all. Who put that?
That was David.
David. I don't remember what all parts of Marvel he's been in, but I know he's in.
He said
was rumored was gonna be, but they changed it. And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. also. I don't remember what all parts of the Marvel universe he's been in. I'm assuming that's been brought up because of Doctor Strange, maybe.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, that's still rumored, not confirmed, though. I did see that, though.
I'm sorry, I was thinking of Mogo.
Okay, yeah.
Because Mogo is also a living planet in the DC universe. That is a Green Lantern.
There's always this. Goddamn.
Well, here's the cool thing about Mogo is a life-bearing planet specifically because it has a Green Lantern ring.
Oh, jeez.
Its entire core is a Green Lantern ring. And that powers the entire planet, and the reason it's geothermal and all that shit.
Nice.
But, interesting. He's referring to Guardians 2. Guardians 2, there's still a whole lot of stuff out there that's rumored, like Marvel's actually starting to get really tight-lipped on stuff.
They're getting tight-lipped because suppose they're rumored to put even more out on the roster of movies coming out of Nova Corps.
Yes, which they laid the foundation for that in the first Guardians.
Yes. And of course we have Captain Marvel coming up and the new Spider-Man Homecoming coming up. There's going to be ties there. But there should be also ties with Nova Corps, which also ties with Guardians. Shit. Piss. Yeah.
It's timey-wimey.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's just shit.
Would y'all like to know why I'm excited about Doctor Strange?
I would love to know, JD.
The most messed up part about this is it really doesn't have anything to do with Doctor Strange himself. It's something else that we got information on during SDCC, something from Netflix, and that would be The Defenders.
Yes.
Doctor Strange will be coming out before The Defenders comes on Netflix, but who started The Defenders? Doctor Strange. So, are we going to have our current Daredevil, Punisher, Elektra, and Luke Cage, and
Iron Fist,
Jessica Jones? Are they going to pop up in the Doctor Strange film?
From the Netflix Marvel?
They've been talking about them bouncing back and forth for a while now.
Very interesting.
It's been whispers, not even rumors, but whispers.
Finally going to do it. They fucking should.
Yeah, if they're going to do Doctor Strange and it's going to release before The Defenders comes on Netflix, that's perfect. To have those characters in the Doctor Strange film, and then shortly and have them set up for the Defenders.
Yeah.
Damn.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
So, like I said, this is what I'm really excited about for Doctor Strange, and it really doesn't have much to do with Doctor Strange at all, other than him starting the team. Because the Avengers, of course, was the avenging force, and the Defenders were started by Doctor Strange to actually guard the Earth.
How do you feel about Jared Leto playing Joker?
You know, when it comes to this, I'm sorry, I'm a Cesar Romero fan. I was.
Nice name drop. God damn.
I was, and you know, Jack Nicholson. I know he's a lot of people's definitive Joker.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my Joker experience predates that, and just like my Superman experience predates.
Oh, I have seen that too. Yeah.
Everybody else. George Reeves still my favorite. Cesar Romero was my favorite Joker. So Jack Nicholson, no, he's not my favorite. And then I heard Heath Ledger was going to play him, and I was like, man, no, just some other young kid playing it's going to screw up everything's going on. And I love Heath Ledger as the Joker, just like everybody else.
I thought it was okay.
Really?
Yeah, I did not love it.
Apparently, a lot of what his portrayal was derived from A Death in the Family and The Killing Joke.
Very nice.
As so far as to actually quote a few lines, and there's actually Christopher Nolan has a ton of stuff out there about this. Heath Ledger very rarely would go by the script.
Yeah.
They'd say, all right, here's what you're supposed to say, and he'd throw it out the window, and no, this is what the Joker should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this shit on YouTube?
I don't know if it's in a video interview, but it's out there.
No, not the interview. That was actual shots.
I don't know.
Badass. Wow. Damn, dude.
If Warner Brothers ever releases the dailies from that, or if they have, I haven't seen it. For those of you who don't know, dailies are all the shots that aren't used in the final film and aren't made in the
outtakes.
Outtakes or special features. It's the crap you see with the clapperboard and the actors setting up while the camera's still rolling, but they're not filming.
I love that stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. I really like him.
Well, Heath Ledger kind of changed my perspective on how I'm going to look at a new Joker. You know, I thought it was going to be terrible, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's my new favorite Joker, and he has been since then. Cesar Romero's right there, right behind him.
Big shoes to fill.
Yeah. So when it came to Jared Leto, I'm like, man, I want to hate it, but I'm going to give him a shot.
Exactly. That's how I feel about the Will Smith thing too. It's like I'm going to give it a shot.
There are big shoes to fill, but isn't this a different Joker?
Yeah.
This is a different Joker.
So different shoes to fill, but still big shoes to fill?
Yeah.
Why? Why does that have to be both?
Because I said so.
Because Patty said so. Patty said so.
I said so. And
I don't say so.
No?
Different shoes to fill, definitely. Big shoes to fill for him? I've seen his acting. I've seen what he's been in, especially, was it Requiem?
Requiem for a Dream?
Yeah. That was fucked off. But it was not aggressive, though. I think this Joker is going to be very aggressive. I don't think he'll do it. I don't think it'll be a fucking fail. You know, everybody can share tweets, share images, share Instagrams. Oh my God, look at him! Oh my God, look at him! But hey, fucking wait to watch him.
Yeah.
Fucking wait to watch him, y'all. Seriously, let's see what the fuck he can do. I think it'll be a fail.
Jared Leto. I don't want to make any judgments. Heath Ledger kind of screwed up my idea of trying to judge people as the Joker before I see it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely still open to it, though. That's the thing. That's where I'm still separating myself with it. I'm still open to it. I really want to see it, but I still think it'll be a fail. Margot Robbie, or whatever. I have no idea.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a really fun flick. Good or bad.
I think it'll be funny.
True to the books or not. And everybody, please bear in mind when you go see a DC movie, it's a multiverse. And this is, like, all the films are actually starting to gain traction to be considered its own universe. So, you know, it doesn't have to be just like the books. With DC since the 70s, it hasn't had to be. And
that's one thing about knowing so much of the backstory and knowing so much of the actual, is it kind of ruins a lot of the movies for you.
Yeah, and that's...
Because you go in with expectations. Where, like, the Doctor Strange, I have no expectations because I don't know any background, so I think it'd be easier for me to just enjoy it.
That's going to be with being on Suicide Squad and Doctor Strange as well, because I don't know. I don't follow DC. So.
I do.
Doctor Strange, I know a little.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know what's coming.
I do, and with Marvel, they have the standard universe, and they have a few spin-off universes that are very short-lived, And of course, they have the Ultimate Universe, which is now gone. Now we just have the standard Marvel Universe. And I gotta say, Marvel Studios has actually been doing a pretty good job of blending the Ultimate and the standard. I know there was a bunch of people that were pissed off when Nick Fury was first shown in any film.
Really?
Because he was black. And everybody was, in the comics he's a blonde white guy.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Not in the Ultimate Universe. As a matter of fact, it's discussed a few times in the books
He was so
that if he was ever
role.
portrayed in a film, that Samuel L. Jackson should play him. Cause, you know why? Because they look fucking identical.
Yeah.
And I'll be damned, Samuel L. Jackson wound up playing it.
And so good. So
that's a representation of the Ultimate Marvel Universe, but inside the standard Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
And they're doing a good job at blending.
It's the Ultimate 616, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
616. Universe 616.
Yeah.
Earth 616.
Earth 616, yeah. And then Ultimate, okay.
Yeah.
And it makes a little more sense to me, but I'm still wary on some of the movies that's been released.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I've been hoping.
That's why. Because I'm hoping, because I want to see 616. That's what I want to see. But, yeah.
Now I'm curious, Evil Lord of the Internet, everything you're talking about here with Kylo Ren and Han Solo and Finn and Rey, is this a fan theory or is this any confirmation or rumor that's out there? You've intrigued me, sir. So, I'm curious, where's that coming from? I'm sorry, I haven't really been keeping my finger on the pulse of Star Wars lately.
Okay.
Because this year has been the big year of comic book films.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I can't read it all, as much as I try. I've crashed my computer at work a few times now.
Wait, is he referring to comic or movies?
He's referring to the movies. Let me go ahead.
Is it a spin-off movie? I heard something about a spin-off movie, Rogue One.
Rogue One is going to take place between episode 3 and 4.
Okay.
Yeah, that's coming. What is in the trailer?
I know, it's in my paper.
Okay, apparently he originally had written this comment in long form, and the YouTube filter blocked it out.
Oh shit!
So let me read you what he's got up here. Short version: Kylo becomes absolutely obsessed with Rey due to strength, and he's drawn to the light even after Han's death. But then Kylo is obsessed with killing Finn right after the final encounter. He screams traitor. He pours all his rage towards Finn. So both Finn and Rey have two different relationships with Kylo Ren. I can see that. I really can. But that is speculation in the actual comments later. Seriously, if none of you guys have seen the trailer, watch it now. It's so fun to speculate. Talking about the Rebels Season 3 trailer. I haven't watched any of the Rebels.
Oh, okay. I don't know who's.
I haven't watched one of the Star Wars television series, I think, since the cartoon Ewoks.
Wow.
I wonder.
Not to show my age.
I wonder if Stephen or Lewis or anybody is even watching anything or paying attention to the Star Wars for right now.
I believe our friend Foreman watches Rebels. I believe we'll have to get with him on that. Which I need to get with
Foreman on one time.
Yeah, we need to get with him anyway.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a little disappointed because we weren't talking Star Wars at the moment. Sorry, tonight's
It's on my notes.
It is on your notes.
Right there.
Yes, Rogue One. Yes, a Star Wars story. Well, there you go, evil lord of the internet. We will be talking Star Wars here very shortly.
Much information. I just have the date and shit, but
well,
it's on there.
I'll sum it up for you.
Okay.
I don't know how much, Chris, you know about what that plot's going to entail.
Nope. For the most part, for right now, don't know, don't care.
Don't know, don't care. You're not much of a Star Wars guy, though.
No, not really. I enjoy it.
I like it,
I enjoy
but I'm not
it,
obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't seek it out?
No.
I'm excited because apparently my favorite character just might be in it. That's not confirmed. That's rumor. Brief, possibly. Fuck no. A true badass, Boba Fett.
The boba.
Yeah, no, don't forget. Han Solo walks in the room, sees Darth Vader, starts shooting, sees Boba Fett, fuck, I'm out.
Oh shit.
I love Fed's Fat, that song. It's one of my favorite songs ever.
That's fucked up.
But, yes, Rogue One, basically that's telling the story of the Rebel fighters who stole the plans for the Death Star.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
shouldn't be a lot of Force play going on, a lot of Force wielders in the film. This is a Star Wars story, it's not an episode. They're actually, oh, fuck. I knew the term that they were using too.
I've seen
Anthology film.
I've seen the Family Guy trilogy of Star Wars.
As have I.
Don't we own it?
Most ridiculous mockery of that trilogy ever. It's awesome.
Funny as hell.
Robot Chicken.
Oh.
Robot Chickens was awesome too. Yes. Yes.
Love
Yes.
Robot
Good
Chicken.
call.
No, their Justice League was fucking incredible.
Oh, Aquaman.
Playing the pranks on Aquaman.
Oh,
Great.
man.
You know, I went to Toxic
Damn.
Friday, and I walked in, and I don't remember what the hell they had on, but a guy that is in there frequently, he helps them out from time to time, he comes in and turns on Super Friends. And Chevy and I look at the screen, and it's Aquaman. Flying. But it's Aquaman.
Oh, fuck.
And so we turned to it. Why is Aquaman on TV? Oh, it's because you're here. Never mind. Why is he flying? He can't fly. Can he fly? No, he can just jump really high. Oh, but he can't fucking fly. Well, it looks like he's fucking flying. And basically we sat there for probably about 30 minutes watching Super Friends and talking shit about Aquaman. Especially in his portrayal in Super Friends. He's supposed to be able to swim as fast as Superman can fly, but yet he has a fucking jet ski that he's riding around. Why?
He's lazy.
That is some hardcore lazy shit.
Because it's Aquaman. No one likes Aquaman. Fuck off, Aquaman.
I will say,
new one.
I didn't say the new one.
I will say the new Aquaman in the films looks like he's gonna be a fucking
He
badass.
better be a fucking badass.
And the current Aquaman in the comic books, even though I don't know for sure plot-wise what the fuck is going on, I'm sorry, he's got a lot of my respect.
Redemption.
Yeah. David says it's because jet skis are hidden.
David, you silly ass motherfucker.
Alright, for our listeners, you're about to miss out on the rest of the show. Huge thank you to Toxic City Comics and Captain Jack's Elixirs. ToxicCityComics.com, CaptainJacksElixirs.com. For those of you watching Hang Out in just a minute, we're going to keep on this discussion. For those of you listening, sorry, you should be watching instead. Bye!
David, I miss you. Where the fuck you been?
He's just because the kids love it. Oh, re-upping.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Woo.
Oh, it's good. Wow.
You just like deep-throated half that thing.
He made some movies he's not real proud of.
I'll find him. That's Soulseek.
Oh my god.
I made a lot of money in high school.
Wow.
You did.
So that's where I went wrong.
What other movies you have on your list?
On my list, I have heard.
No.
You shut your mouth. Get in the chair.
Oh shit.
The Blair Witch is coming out, and not going to be a remake.
I've been posting it. I've been tweeting it.
But it's a sequel instead.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like 15 years later, though. They're finally coming out with the sequel. I didn't see the trailer. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't looked at it yet. I watched the first Blair Witch in the theater.
Yeah.
Loved it. It scared the hell out of me.
I hated that movie.
Really?
Why?
I've never even watched it. I hate it.
Why?
No
It
fair,
was
but
like
why?
the first shaky cam.
No, him.
Okay, not
I'll
the
prove you on that one.
first
I'll
one
get you on
I
that one.
remember.
I'll get you on that one.
Because up until that point, one of my favorite movies of all time was in the Guinness Book of World Records. for the highest cost to profit ratio.
Oh shit! I know what's coming.
Mad Max for decades held the record for the highest cost to profit ratio.
This film comes out on $50.
To illustrate how little money they spent actually making this movie, all the motorcycles in that movie were given to them by Kawasaki. Wow. They were all the bikers except for the toe cutter and Johnny the Boy and the dude with the silver helmet. I never can remember his fucking name. Those three were actors. Everybody else, those are real deal bikers. And basically they found all these bikers to be extras in a movie, and then they gave them a bike. Deck it out however you want.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I'm really curious as to what the hell happened to those bikes after filming was over. Did those bikers keep the bikes? Or are they stashed away in a warehouse somewhere?
Ooh.
But they were given 3 cars. All 3 were wrecked in the film. Every other car that you see demolished, they went out and bought, salvaged from junkyards, saw them at car shows, offered to put their car in a movie, all the way to the point, the opening chase scene, the blue van that gets totaled. That's George Miller's van. That was his personal vehicle.
Wow. Shit.
That's how low budget that film was.
Fuck, dude.
But it went from being like a B, probably a C film just for Australia, to being an international blockbuster.
Yes.
That's incredible. And also, it was one of the first big blockbusters to do implied violence, which we've talked about on the show before.
Yeah.
You don't ever actually see real violence. It's all implied. Even to the point where I'm pretty sure I saw it. No, you didn't.
Like
It's very clever camera work.
Like Rosemary's Baby.
Okay, yeah. I can see that.
All the way to the point where even Fury Road, it's all implied. You might think you saw it, you did. And I love that.
Okay.
So it might be R-rated, but you don't see any gore.
Okay, so now, why is it that you don't like the first Blair Witch since you haven't seen it? What did they do?
They beat the record. That's all it was. They beat
really badly.
They paid a few acting students, and they were just that. They were students.
Yeah.
And bought 3 camcorders.
That's it.
Yeah.
So what was the first shaky cam film?
That was Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh, see, I haven't actually seen it. I've heard of it though. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
Movie night. I know.
Oh, no, that's horrible.
I know. You're gonna cry. Shed a tear. I've heard of it at least.
Massive disappointment.
But yeah, it was the first shaky cam I remember.
Okay, fair enough.
And then I was like hard of seeing.
Even that, I got you on this one too. That crew for Blair Witch referred Cannibal Holocaust.
Really?
They were like, oh yeah, I'll make us Cannibal Holocaust. Man, we want to do that kind of film.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey.
You know, I have to ask one of our live watchers a question. Evil Lord of the Internet, do I actually know you? Because you speak like a few people I know. And he's talking about Star Wars a lot and Rebels and how it ties into the canon. And he really wants a Star Wars discussion. Now, it's not going to happen this week.
Not
We're too late.
Not going to happen today. It's supposed to be Suicide Squad discussion
Anytime
today.
And nerd movies.
And nerd movies. But we'll make this happen.
Next
keep
week.
Keep watching.
Probably not next week. Well, actually, no. We will do it next week.
Okay.
Next week, Star Wars discussion. You got it. Evil Lord of the Internet, you want it, you got it. We're here for our fans.
That's an interesting name.
Evil Lord of the Internet.
That's some big pants.
He says I'm a new guy.
New guy. Welcome, new guy.
Welcome, new guy.
Please give a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe.
Yes, we're live every Sunday.
Do that next week for you.
Yes. I actually love suggestions.
Matter of fact, we're understaffed. We on camera most of the time we'll have Giggles and then Lewis and Steven, and they could definitely help out also for the discussion for Star Wars.
Yes.
Hopefully they'll be here next week too.
Well, Tanya is more of a Trekkie, but I like Star Wars.
I was listening to everyone that we have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I am into Star Wars. like I said, I haven't really had my finger on the pulse lately because there's just so much nerd movies coming out right now. It's kind of hard to keep track. But I'll do that for you. I'll get all read up and everything. This is the first time. Well, second time we've told a week beforehand what the next show is going to be.
Yeah.
We did it on a road out.
Even by request as well. Thank you.
Yes, and we love requests.
Thank you.
And I actually got a question at the very beginning of the show from one of our fans. They got a subscription to Loot Crate, and there's a bunch of stuff in there that they really don't care for, and they didn't want to just give it away. They didn't want to throw it away, so they were wondering if they could give it to us to do fan giveaways, which we do.
Yes, we do that. Yes.
And
doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
You said doo-doo.
Your sons didn't buy that. You said doo-doo.
But yes, you can donate those items. Probably the best way for that individual would be to go to Captain Jack's Elixirs, and you can drop them off there. And if Patty isn't there, if Patty is not there, bring it in a bag with a little note for her. She'll grab it. She'll bring it over here for us, and we'll put those in a giveaway pile.
Yes.
Our next giveaway pile is actually already done, already been decided. Mm-hmm. But our giveaway shelves are looking pretty scarce at the moment.
Did Tanya tell you to put the boy in there?
The boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys still had the boy? Me and her discussed it, and we thought we should put it in there too.
All right. Well, there we go.
I know. I'm gonna make someone else watch that.
Like the movie isn't bad. It's just that ending is.
No, I thought the movie was bad. But someone might love it. I don't know. Someone might love it. To me, it was like The Ring.
Well, see, like,
you know what? Tonight on Sci-Fi?
Huh.
Sharknado 4.
Oh
my God! Had to. Huh?
Is the Hoff in it?
I didn't see that, but I know that Tara Reid had posted that, and I retweeted it just because it's fucking Sharknado. Shit. Not because of Tara Reid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wasn't she just at the con we went to?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Which one was she at? I didn't see her. I didn't even really go over to that region.
I don't even know where her booth was, and I know her panel was a fail. Did you fart?
No. I'm annoyed.
Why?
What the hell happened?
What are you doing?
Did you retweet? That's why. Come on, check this out.
Because I retweeted the thing, she added me to go.
What the hell? How's your setup?
I don't know. I don't know how this works yet.
Home.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, because I did that, and then all of a sudden.
You retweeted.
Yeah.
How did you think the Hoff did?
Okay, so I don't want to be added to that.
Hashtags got transferred into
As what?
Nick Fury. He played Nick Fury one time in a movie. Nick Fury, Agent of
I don't
S.H.I.E.L.D.
know that crap.
I have not seen that.
Really?
And
That's my girl.
I will say this: I've seen all 4 Fantastic Four movies. Yes, there are 4, if you can believe that. There were the 2 with Jessica Alba. There's the new one. And there's another one that was never actually released that occurred in the late 80s, early 90s, and that is an absolute piece of shit.
Didn't it have like $100 budget a day or something like that?
Something like that. It was bad. It was
awful. As long as I'm not going to see that.
No.
Okay, never mind. I'm good.
You're all done over there.
No. He's explaining Twitter to me because I'm an old one.
I'm schooling some Twitter here.
That's the thing. I was on Twitter like years ago, and I used it constantly. And then for the past like 3, 4, 6 years, I just I didn't like it anymore.
No butthead over here. Shit.
No giggles.
Doo-doo.
Shut up.
I did not see that shit.
We look it up.
All the nerd movies from this year.
I got a couple horror.
What do you got?
Ouija 2.
Oh shit.
Didn't see the first one.
Can't wait. I'm excited. I enjoyed the first one. Ouija 2 comes out in October. Rings. I haven't heard exactly what it is, but isn't it?
Don't you tell me what that is.
It's like Ring and Ringu.
Oh, Grudge and Ju-on.
Yes, that thing. Yes.
Is that it? Is that one where
I
it's,
think
it is
so.
both girls versus?
I want to say, look it up. I can't remember.
Hey.
I just thought it was on the list. Morgan, we've seen previews of that a few times. That looked really good. This girl grows up in a government facility type of thing, and she has powers, and she goes all wonky and like kills people, and it looks pretty good. Morgan comes out in September, and I gotta look that one up too. I was kind of pissed Underworld got pushed back.
Oh, the new Underworld movie.
Underworld 5.
Well, Chris here has actually met Kevin Grebo.
Yes.
Well, I'm pissed.
Yes.
The movie got pushed back.
Oh, damn, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, said not at
That
least
sucks.
till 2017.
Well, fuck.
So,
There you go.
so you found the movie.
Rings, 2016, Samara returns with a familiar videotape to strike terror again in the third film of the Rings series.
There you go.
Oh, sorry, Rings series, Rings.
There you
So
go.
that's not the one I had seen rumor of, but this is a third, literally.
Third
You
ring.
want another ring?
Yeah.
Fucking A, shit. Okay, let's try it.
No, give me Ringu. That's what I want.
I like Ringman, yeah. Yeah.
Um,
the Japanese originals, yes, that fucking long dude.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. The new Harry Potter film.
Oh, I thought that was something dirty.
Now, I'll admit, when Harry Potter started off, I didn't care for it. I didn't like it. But anything after Prisoner of Azkaban, it started to really mature and...
Got darker.
Yes, it got a lot darker, a
Very
lot
serious,
grittier.
Very serious, yeah.
Yeah, and after that many films that I loved, I went back and watched all the first ones. I kind of have to like them after that. Fantastic Beasts, Where to Find Them, of course, circles around Albus Dumbledore, doesn't it?
Push.
I don't know. I haven't read up on that one very much.
Yes, be circling around Albus Dumbledore.
So this like a prequel then?
Hated
Yes. I'm
I'm
excited for it. I don't know if I'll have a chance to go see it in theaters,
Season 2.
but I hope to.
Season 2 already, they're pushing. Bro, that fast already. Yeah, they got approved and they want it immediately.
Damn.
Yeah.
How about the next
I want to meet you.
the next Burton film? It's coming out this year.
I'm excited about
Christmas
that.
Day.
I'm excited.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
No trailer for it yet, but it's coming.
At the movie theater, they had the little cardboard cut up like thing out.
Miss Sandy.
Yeah, it was really cool. I can't wait.
There was a
I thought there was a
trailer.
tra-
Yeah,
yeah.
there is a trailer.
Okay, well, when that article written, there wasn't. So
Okay, well, there is a trailer now.
there is a trailer now. Aha!
So, it looks really good. Strangers 2, I was discussing. I hated the first one. I'm
Hey.
glad not even to watch the second one.
All right,
Shut up, you.
David wants one of us to review the '80s Doctor Strange, and wait for the new Doctor Strange.
Jeez. Not it.
Like the 80s movie?
Yeah, I didn't know there was one.
I didn't know there
I'll
was.
sit through it.
Find
I will sit through some
Hey, it'll give you a
shit.
little background
There you
before
go.
the new one comes out.
Totally ruined the new one for me.
There you go, David.
I'll do it. I just gotta find it.
I'm curious.
Yeah, David, hey, where can she find it, David?
Yes.
Try to comment on there, please, if you already know.
I'm sure I can find it. No, that's not '80s. That's 1978. That was a TV movie.
I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah, I know that falls
Wow.
right into your niche.
I love old movies.
Oh,
Oh my
shit.
god.
Wow.
I love old movies. And if it's a bad one, even better.
He says it's in the vein of the '80s version of Fantastic Four. You're gonna hate this movie.
That was close.
But I will sit through it as long as I can find it.
It's
Damn.
it's worse than the Japanese Spider-Man.
That was terrible. I wish they should have killed themselves from making that.
Oh my god.
The Japanese Spider-Man, or
Yeah, the Japanese Spider-Man. They should have performed harakiri and then done even making that bullshit. God damn.
they butchered the entire story just to do whatever the hell they wanted with it. And apparently Stan Lee loved it.
Nah, that's awesome.
Jeez.
You're like, it's terrible. I love it.
Yeah.
He's like,
I
hey,
love it.
I like some terrible movies. I will sit through some absolute.
How did you feel about Batman and Robin?
The one with what's his face?
George Clooney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those movies.
Patty likes some cheesy shit, man.
I do.
This bitch.
I do. I'm the first one to tell people I love some horrible movies.
Oh.
I've seen
Alright,
that.
now I've been going back and watching some of my favorite horror movies, and Tony will not watch them with me
What are your
because they're
favorite?
silent.
Really?
What are your favorite horror movies? I want to know.
I know.
Metropolis, Nosferatu.
Oh. I think the original Nosferatu is on Netflix right now.
You can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It is public domain.
Yeah, it's free. It's there's no rights, nothing.
Well,
Nosferatu was originally filmed in 1922, and I've actually been reading up a lot on the first video recording, the first audio recording, and how long it took to put those two together, and then how long it took that technology to reach the film industry, and it's staggering. The first
You need to watch Begotten.
Begotten.
It's silent and it's fucked off to hell.
I'll put it on my list.
Wow.
What year?
19 or 2000.
Really?
Oh, so it's not
new.
public domain.
It's new, but I mean, it's if you could find that.
Well, I have not.
Oh,
I have not
God.
watched the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari yet,
Ooh, that
but I
was
plan on it.
fantastic.
I plan on watching the original and then watching the remix with our friend Doug Jones.
Yes.
And I've been rewatching Nosferatu once again because they're doing the remix with our friend Doug Jones.
Did you watch Shadow of the Vampire?
No, I have not.
That was actually interesting. It's them behind the scenes making the original Nosferatu, but him actually killing everyone. Yes, it's very good.
Huh?
Hey. Shadow of a Vampire.
When was it made?
2000? Maybe no, 1990 something.
Okay, so it's modern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
Wasn't that on Netflix recently too? I
Done.
swear to God, I started watching that.
Done now. I've been on Crunchyroll like a motherfucker.
But I don't know what it is, but I have a very huge attraction to silent films. I think the acting, as far as the physical portrayal, they have to be miles ahead of what we see now, because you can't hear the tone of voice, you can't hear a scream, you can't hear a moan or grumble or growl. It's all expression. So physical acting, everything has to be exaggerated, but it's done so well.
It's not like completely over the top.
Yeah.
It's still dramatic enough.
Like what got me into it was Metropolis, because I read the Superman Elseworlds, Superman's Metropolis, and it didn't make much sense to me.
Yeah.
So I had to go and watch the movie so I could make sense of the book. And I do highly recommend doing that, watching the movie and then reading the book. And then once again, it's public domain. You can watch it for free on YouTube. You don't have to pay a bunch of money and try to track it down. It's right there on the internet for you. The movie was made in 1926, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But it is public domain. It is no longer under copyright. And it's a very emotional movie. There's a lot of really twisted stuff going on that it's hard not to be affected by it, and the acting is so on point. And I will say this, silent film is not something you can just have on in the background and kind of listen to.
You gotta pay
You
attention.
have to watch.
Yeah.
And just like one scene of the video, you can't just see the next black tile and catch up.
Yeah.
You've missed a ton of stuff. And I didn't expect that. I expected, whenever the screen goes dark, I'll read what it says and I can go back to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You'll miss everything. Everything. The physical portrayal is so advanced compared to what we have now. It's incredible how much you get without any words. And in Metropolis, there's actually very little dialogue. There's very few black screens. So much of it is portrayed physically. And it's a very powerful movie, and I love that movie. And it got me to watch a lot more silent films, and I think they should bring it back.
Yeah.
But I did do a lot of reading. It took 20 years between the first video recording and the first time they put them together.
Jeez.
And that was in the late 1800s. And then it took an additional 60 years to make it a standard in the film industry.
Oh. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, not 60, 40. 40
Still.
years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 40 years. Technology's there. It took 40 years to make it to the film industry. Which now, anything advances in film or audio, it hits the film industry first.
Yeah. All the special effects and everything.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I miss. I miss actual effects that are physical. They make the props. I miss that.
Yeah, and I was talking with a coworker about, I don't know what it is when it comes to horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
I like silent ones.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know why. He goes, because you have to be scared by what you see. You can't hear anything. So all that physical portrayal that you're talking about, it has to be portrayed in a way that scares you. So they're literally going to do everything they can just to show you a picture. Just a picture that will creep you the fuck out. And
no background noise, like music to kind of give you that feeling.
Yeah.
Or,
No atmosphere, anything at all, but just picture.
Well, there is atmospheric music.
Okay, I think that's what,
that's how I was like.
Yeah, there's atmospheric music,
Okay,
and it's actually done very well. And that's what took Nosferatu so long to make it available to the public.
The organ.
Actually, Nosferatu had a very long road to make it to be visible now. Nosferatu is Bram Stoker's.
They showed the silent film, and they had an organist in that place.
It's a little bit beyond that. Nosferatu is Bram Stoker's Dracula, put on film, but they didn't have the money to pay for the copyright fees, so they changed all the characters' names and just shot the movie. They shot Bram Stoker's Dracula. They just didn't put Dracula anywhere on the black tiles. So the people who actually had those copyrights found out, hey, this is our fucking book. And they're making a movie out of it, they're just changing all the fucking names, sue the shit out of them. And almost every single copy of those reels was destroyed.
Oh.
Damn!
I believe up until, from like the 1950s to the 70s, they had partial spools of the film. And then somewhere in the 70s, they found an actual complete set of all the reels. But they had none of the sheet music. Until in the mid-80s, they didn't find the sheet music. They found a very old vinyl recording. Not a record, but an actual spool of a performance of the original score.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah.
But, pre-production remastering wasn't on point in the 80s, so in the mid-90s, we finally got the technology to put those two back together in a clean and crisp form. They did not re-perform that score. They took the one that they found and just cleaned it up and put it with the movie. So that's what you see whenever you watch the Nosferatu that's on screen now, on YouTube now. They had to change all those black tiles because it was originally in German. It didn't air in the United States. It was in Germany. So they redid all the black tiles, and actually a lot of the names have been changed back to what they were in the book, including Dracula. It's in there several times. Yeah, but it was a very long road to get that to be visible now.
Yeah.
And I also found this out, just out of curiosity. Once I start reading about something, I can't stop until I know everything about it. A lot to be appreciated as far as an art form. Every bit of light used in silent films was all natural light.
Yeah.
Because lighting was such new cutting edge technology, they're not going to be dragging any of this crap outside of the film. So basically what you're seeing is filtering and manipulation of sunlight to light all these scenes.
They actually show that in Shadow of Vampire.
Really?
They hurry, it's daylight, but we need to finish before sunset, blah, blah. They go over that literally. And that, but then...
Now movies film like pretty much around the clock.
Darkness happens and people are holding torches and shit when they want to sort of shoot a certain scene in the movie about the movie.
Yeah.
But Nosferatu is actually real and he's over here killing somebody. And it's neat as fuck, dude.
It screws me up in movies when you're watching it and like you see two people or whatever, or a person in a room, and it's nighttime, but you can plainly see behind them it's fucking daylight out the window. That kills me.
Yeah. And then of course in the 60s and 70s we got just everything was still, anything filmed outside was still done in the day. They just put a filter over the camera.
Yeah.
To make everything a little darker.
I've seen movies that, like there was a chase scene through woods, and And like every other scene was, this looks like daylight, this looks like night, this looks like daylight, this looks like night. I'm like, wait a minute, it was nighttime, right? It's nighttime, right? I can't remember what that movie was, but oh my god, so funny. Like the whole time.
I think you'd enjoy Begotten.
I'm gonna have to grab it.
It's about deicide, not the band. It's the death of God. And it's silent and the imagery is fucked off. Yeah. And it's, as you read at that very top bar, it's the same person who did Shadow of the Vampire. And of course, as you can see on Amazon, if you go back to the top, you can't even buy it, so yeah.
I'll find it. Don't worry about that.
No, it says seeing buying options.
Options, yeah, that means I'll just use.
Well, yeah.
Or somewhere else for like $99.99.
Yeah.
Probably out of print now.
It's been on the print.
Oh, I hate it when things are out of print.
Yeah, they literally put that one out, and it was like.
You say that, yet the Nerdery has like 3 flavors that are out of print.
No. I hate out of print things. No, I just hate because it makes it harder to get a hold of. That's all.
No, now it's just.
And we're no different.
Well.
Hey, but we're about to make it easier for you to get those flavors. Dr. Fate. Maybe.
Maybe with the new things, I don't know.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the reason that's actually been taking so long.
We're having a huge issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How this happened.
So I don't know how that's going to unfold, but we'll see.
In about a month, we should know, kind of, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give it time to the dust to settle.
Yeah. Does anybody watching have any questions they want to ask us before we go off the air? Give them time to answer. He's been a fantastic work. That was an atrocious fucking movie. Zero plot, zero acting, zero special effects.
Talking about the old one? You talking about the Fantastic 480s one?
Yeah.
Even the goddamn, like, the running and the feet, like, was off.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Basically, it looks like they're sitting in a chair that's out of the shot, and all you see is, like, you're talking about they're just showing their feet running?
Well, when someone's running or walking, like, it's like.
Noise versus what's doing it.
Yeah, it's retarded.
Did you ever say where I could find that movie to watch?
Oh, I can get it for you.
Okay.
Uh,
I will straight up sit there and watch it.
David has a very good point. It's because of out of print items that we get to be collectors.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey.
Got a point.
Very good point. All right, no questions. I'm gonna run you all off. Go away. I'm gonna watch Superman or Nosferatu.
One more week.
Yes, and Evil Lord of the Internet next week. Star Wars discussion, and I will be reining in that in heavily to pertain to Star Wars. So everybody people who watch who are actually normally part of the show are going to be here next week. Do your reading, read up.
Take notes.
Yes, take notes. I'm awful about it, but I try. I do try. I'm about to jump off the screen so I can go produce this shit. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget, read our articles, Nerdery.net.
Look us up, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Questions, comments, Facebook messages, something. Email us.
Yes.
TheNerderyOfficial@yahoo.com.
Oh, no. The Nerdery at thenerdery.net.
Aw, shit.
Keep us updated, goddammit.
Aw, shit.
That's my bad. But we all do have our own emails. I'm the Prez with a Z at thenerdery.net. Full Moon Patty at thenerdery.net. And Dirty Old Man at thenerdery.net.
Nice.
Fall Lewis. Vanna Tanya.
Damn.
And Bad Hatter. You can email all of us. We'll get that and respond back to you.
We need to get that one situated down, yeah. Hell yeah.
But thank you everybody for watching and, just watching now.
Bye.
We have
Good
no listeners.
night.
Good night and goodbye. Good riddance. Thank you to Toxic City and Captain Jax once more. But we'll see y'all next week.
like great as two. Ooh, just one smile. She takes me back to where I belong. Take me back to where I belong. Take me back into my home. Ooh, just one smile. She makes me feel right at home. Make me feel right at home. Make me feel right at home. Sometimes in my bed at night I'm sitting all alone, no sleeping in silence. I wanna talk to you, son.